Hello, this is Mike with Karcheckz. I am here doing a pre-purchase inspection on this 2012 Kia Optima. Alright, so looking here at the headlight, we got some stress cracks. The fog light didn't seem to turn on when I tried it. I think the bulb's bad on both sides. Headlight's got some cracks on this side as well and a scuff on the side. There's no fog light bulb in that one. Alright. Tire made in 20. Got a lot of life on it. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. There's a ding here. I see a ding over here. Alright, so this quarter panel's been worked. It's got a lot of Bondo in it. It's got some swipe marks. It's hard to see. So it has been repaired. It's not a great job at all. They could have spent a little more time on it. But the paint doesn't look bad from a distance. You can see it right there. Alright, this rear bumper's also got some overspray and run on the corner. Trunk's faded here. There's the emblem that come off a little bit, the covering of it. And I see some faded paint on the trunk. Alright, this side's got a little bit of ripple to it. Obviously it had a little damage there. Looks like a dent. Back to the tire over here. This one is pretty low. Still got a little bit of life. Not a whole lot. See, it looks like new brake pads. Here's the pad on the front. Looks like it's still got a little bit of life. Probably about 6 months left. It's a GDI EX model. Alright. This passenger rear wheel has some curb rash. 2019 tire. See a little crack in there. Alright. Tire's got a little bit of life left. Alright, passenger front tires pretty bad. Definitely wore out completely. Pretty rough looking. I wouldn't recommend going far on that one. Alright, there's a brake pad. Still got some meat on it. Alright, the inner fender liner's gone on this side. Would recommend putting one back on it. Tire made in 17. Looks like some scratches on the roof. Hard to see though because it needs washed, but they're there. I see them. Some more there. Looks like some aftermarket window tint. It's got lots of bubbles in it. A little faded here. Alright, here's the inside. It looks like some of the fabric's coming loose here on the door. We got some tears on the seat. Missing fabric. Looks like it's got some mystery wires. Alright, it's got 200,904 miles. We got a low fuel thing. We're almost out of gas. There's your scan report. Looks like it's got some codes. I don't see anything drivability concern. We got a tail light bulb out right rear. Be the brake light. Seems to be about the only thing there. It looks like it had a crash recorded. And some of that other stuff would need further diagnostic time. I don't see anything concerning engine or transmission in that section. Looks like airbag related. And then the tail light bulb that's out on the right rear. Other than that, green's good. The radio could probably use some adjusting on the audio sound, but it doesn't sound terrible. I'm sure these speakers are probably stock. Radio seems to be decent. It has a scratch on the face here, but it still works. Doesn't have a backup camera. Driver's side wiper blade needs replaced. Seems to run pretty good. All right, I see a little bit of smoke. See, the interior has a lot of imperfections. All right, looks like it doesn't come with the spare. There's some other extra wiring. Must have had a system in here. All right, looks like the power outlet works on that side. Looks like it works on that side as well. All right, well, there you have it. All right, under the hood area, we just performed a battery test. Said it was good. Also, looking here at the air filter, not so good. We'll need to replace that. And as far as the engine oil goes, it looks like it's full. Looks like it's getting close to due for an oil change. Would recommend that. All right, as inside the engine, looks pretty clean. All right, coolant looks good and clean. Looks green. Don't see any leaks here on the top. All right, belt still looks usable. Got some life left. Brake reservoir is full. Looks a little darker. All right, here's underneath. Looks like it's missing the plastic cover under the bottom. Alright, looks like this filter's been on for a little while. Alright, I don't see any rust under here. Alright, looks like that side has the fender liner and that side doesn't. Just see a little corrosion here on some of the bolts. Looks like they would come off no problem. Looks like a couple clips missing here in the back. Alright, so I'm doing a readiness test and it says here that it has one incomplete. Which means that the codes may have been recently cleared or the battery was rechanged or some of that sort, but it hasn't driven long enough to clear all the monitors yet. And that would be required to pass emissions. Alright, just scan it again before the test drive. Looks like it just has these codes that I mentioned here earlier on the first scan. And there you go. So we're going to test drive. Alright, since it's like really out of gas, I'm going to have to make this short. You do some of these in the parking lot here. Alright, turns good that way. Alright, we'll try the other way. Alright, everything's fine there. Check the parking brake. Parking brake doesn't do very well. It's all the way to the floor. It's got not much hold. The parking brake shoes need replaced. Looks like it stops pretty good. Reverse works. Alright, that's the window tint on the back, kind of looks like in the rear view. Alright, and we're off. This good drive's pretty decent. Alright, cruise control works. Hands off the wheel, drives pretty straight. Passenger blinker is blinking a little fast because the bulb's out on the brake light, right rear. Alright, that was one fob. I'm not sure what this one does, but it looks like it just has one key fob here. Alright, thanks for watching. this inspection video on this 2012 Kia Optima EX GDI. Hit the thumbs up. Thanks.